Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my City Skyline series Funchingen region. Today we're in part 32 and we're finally just kind of finishing off some areas and hopefully kind of getting this area somewhere near to finishing it. The reason why I'm saying this is that we're right now building for about 10 episodes just about the downtown and the harbor, and I just kind of feel like I definitely now need to build a harbor because I'm always talking about I'm building in the area of the harbor, but we aren't building the area of the harbor because we are building the living spaces around it. So this is just a thing that I kind of need to fix, but yeah, it's kind of finally the whole area is kind of getting somewhere. What I mean with this is in the last episode we just expanded the grid here, and now I'm finally filling it in. And with filling it in, I just mean that I'm kind of making something that I talked about in the last episode, is the hierarchy of the building heights. And now I've tried to make this one road here kind of a very small main road. And all the high buildings are always just kind of sticking on this one. And to the other side streets, when you go there just like for about 100 meters or even 50 meters, you suddenly just see residential areas. So my thoughts there were this would be kind of realistic, and this is what I did there, and now I just needed to fill it in. And I started off with the easy part, with just adding in some high buildings that we will be seeing from quite far away. And for this one I was just kind of looking at some reference pictures from Tokyo, where they have a lot more curves than I got, but the kind of the height differences and height changes is kind of like in my city. So yeah, this was just the thing that I wanted to add there. This episode is also kind of special to me, because I have to say thank you to ARTFX Gaming. He just gave me a little shout out on the Discord, and well, thank you. I got 440 subs now. Thank you to all the new people coming here. I'm very happy that you're here, and hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing in my videos and what I'm building, and basically also what I'm doing with my channel. And if you want to kind of get more involved with it, I would love to hear some great ideas from you guys, what I could be building there, or what you think would be looking good in my city, or how to make it more realistic, because these are kind of the things that I definitely need to get better, because it isn't always that extremely realistic. It's getting better now that I'm using a lot of Google Earth Studio. What I mean with that is with a lot is actually quite a massive amount. I'm using it kind of about 10 hours per week just kind of to look at stuff, and that I just build stuff and hope that it works out. And today I think it worked out, so I'm very happy about this. But I just need to kind of get in the kind of detailing for the area. I need to get in the train lines there and stuff like this. And yeah, so actually the train line will be something kind of special here, because I didn't know where I should be expanding it, because you might remember that we built the main train station in the downtown and that was going into the void, and here it will have to go out, but I wanted to kind of expand the downtown here because it just would be unrealistic to don't expand it here. And so I just got two different options. The first one I tried at first is just kind of to go above the residential buildings of the train line. The second one is to go above the main road. The one where I go about the residential area was looking kind of dumb, so I was kind of scrapping this idea after I built it. But the second one, with going above the main road, is giving it a very interesting detail, because it kind of gives different heights in there, and I just like the look of it. Right now it is also just going into the middle of the sea, and it is just leading nowhere, and this is just something that I want to keep like this for a while now, because I want to finish the main island before I expand into the suburbs that will be in the outside of the city. There won't be that much, so down the way there, another big city like this one, there might be kind of like 5 villages, maybe an electrical area, and there definitely we will be rebuilding the sewage treatment. We will be destroying it here, and we will be moving it onto the main coast. But for this one I'm just kind of researching stuff, so you can already right now see me just scraping it. I just didn't want it there and it isn't looking good, so I was saying myself, nope, here might be a small company later on or stuff like this, so maybe a small factory or just some depots. I would just have to take a look there, but right now my plan is to make it more living space, at least for now. And yes, this detailing, kind of my detailing technique for this episode isn't anything special, so we aren't doing now something kind of like an extremely immersive park or an extremely realistic park. We're just kind of adding in some stone and stuff like this, just kind of to get it look not empty but not too over detailed, because we're getting kind of close to the limits. I still have an idea that I got from one of Artifix's videos from his last one from the Atsuki series, where he just turned everything into a PO object, and this is just kind of a good way to get behind the limits of the game, and this is just something that I have to do, so I will be working with PO in the next time, and I will be having to redetail a lot of the areas of the suburbs. This will be in one of the next videos, but I don't think it will be the next one. I kinda got something in my mind that I want to build. I haven't started it yet, but I might want to kind of expand the downtown a bit more, and hopefully probably finish off the island, so the first main coast area of the island. It isn't that much to build, and it should be possible. Our downtown. It will get a complete overhaul, I think, because I want to make it more realistic, and for this I will have to destroy a lot of it, but before I will be doing it, I will just be kind of building around the area that we already built. And this one that we built today will be one of the things that I'm 100% sure that I want to keep, together with the train station. And these are just the things where I'm sure that I want to keep in my city, because they're just kind of very good looking to me. And yeah, so we are here once again, making another side road. Reason for this is that it would be way too large to just make a small kind of living quarter there, and so I've just split it off once again. And here I've just copy-pasted some of these buildings, because it is kind of a repetitive pattern that they are also using in real life, and so I also just wanted to use it here. Things that we still need to add are definitely power lines. I haven't added them in now. We will be once again making them like we already did in the other parts of the city. I just kind of like it like this, and I just like the look of them, and they just kind of they break up the grid a bit. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there to me. And yeah, here you can see me building the first idea for the train line. And it was just basically going above there, and I thought, okay, it looks okay to me. It would work out if I wouldn't find a better idea. I'd be just keeping it for now. It would have an extremely weird curve there, you can see. But it would be working out as a kind of emergency thing when nothing else works. But yes. So here the train line would be also having to make an extreme steep exchange, and this wouldn't just be realistic, so I've switched it off. Also, another thing that comes right now into my mind is the kind of intersection there might be the first thing that I want to detail beneath the train station. I could go crazy there, and I think I also want to go crazy there, so I will be trying to detail it in a realistic way, with road markings and all that stuff, so this area should be kind of completed in hopefully the soon future, I would say. I wanted to say the next video, but I'm not sure if I would be doing it there or not, because I just kind of want to fill in this space already. And yeah, so here I'm just filling in some gaps with some more housing. And the reason for this is that in Japanese cities there's housing nearly everywhere in these outskirts of the downtown. And I just wanted to give this kind of crazy feeling there that it is an area and stuff like this. So this is what I wanted to achieve there. And another thing is that I just painted over with the concrete tool and haven't detailed it yet. I will soon be detailing it in this video. Not that much, it is just we're adding in some benches, some trees, just to break it up, so nothing special. It is just kind of that I want to not keep it under detailed, and I also don't want to go fully crazy mode because my PC wouldn't be able to do it, and this wouldn't be good for you guys or for me guys, because the FPS rate would be just horrible for me and for you. And yes, so what you can see me doing there is just searching for the perfect pillars to go above the road. Because there I've already decided it, and I was just like, okay, I will have to take a look at this, because I'm not sure if I want to do it like that, or if I want to use pillars that are actually even placed on the building, so I would have to make custom pillars all the way along, or if it is enough if I would take just kind of some like this one, and then I found this one here. And I have to say I like this one quite a lot. It is kind of widespread at once, and it looks like there maybe was another bridge above this, so if we would need to, we could add another one in here. And here you can now see it going into the ocean. And there will be this very big highway interchange sea tunnel thing that I already talked about to you guys. This will be a mixture of a train station and harbor. It will be a pedestrian harbor, so it will be for not for personal, it will be for transportation of humans and not for goods. So the kind of goods harbor will be somewhere else, industrial harbor. I'm sorry, I didn't got the name of the industrial harbor, didn't know why. But it will be an cruise ship terminal and stuff like this, so that it would be kind of in the middle of the sea, and it would be just kind of an outstanding thing there, and you would be seeing it from everywhere in the city. I'm sorry. And another thing is that I want to delete the Chinese parts of the city because they don't fit in any longer. I'm very happy with my decision that I want to make it a Japanese series completely. And with this also I will be switching off some of the downtowns and just making them a bit more realistic. For the fact, what I mean with realistic is that I'm looking on pictures of Google Earth because I never was to Japan. I planned it for this year or the next year, but with the whole corona crisis it isn't that easy to travel somewhere, and it also isn't that safe, so I definitely will be going there at some point in the future. It is definitely one of my favorite places that I want to go to, but this will have to wait a bit. And yes, here I'm just adding in an office building, and it is kind of to hide off that the second one is just going into the void. It is just kind of to feel like it is ending there, and I will be just adding in some dirt decals and some plants above it, just to hide the ending of it. And for this one I'm just making also a very interesting looking office building that I'm very happy with. So it's completely PO and it's very useless due to that reason, but I just like the look of it. And also another thing that you can see is traffic. We are finally getting in some more traffic, and this is a very good thing for me, because I wasn't having that much traffic and this was kind of weird, and now I finally got some. And it is looking way better than I could have imagined, so yes, I'm very happy that we are kind of achieving this thing of getting some traffic there. And yes, so we're right now starting to detail this a bit more. And then we'll be placing, like you can see it already, there are some more buildings, and this is just kind of to make in the break between the forest of the highway intersection. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said interchange. From the intersection, and it will be kind of a very big break. So therefore I would kind of love to hear kind of a story from you guys. So if you got an idea for that, why you would be doing this, please write it down in the comments down below. You will be featured in the next video with it. And yeah, thanks to all the people who want to write a story and write a story down in the comments. It just helps me, and I just love to hear your stories about stuff that I built or stuff that we can kind of build in the city. It can also be a story about a place that I haven't built right now and that just need to be built in the city. So just let me hear down in the comments down below what you want to see me building next. And with that said, I will for now leave you guys. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please show it to me for a like. It is just a great way of supporting me. And also, if you want to support me more and you haven't subscribed already, I'd appreciate if you'd subscribe to me, because it helps me quite a lot to be coming very close to 500 subs. This would be just a very big thing for me to get them. It would be incredible. So if you guys kind of want to support me in a free way and want just to show me your appreciation of my project and my videos, please consider subscribing to me. Write your thoughts about my videos down in the comment down below, and until the next video, bye and have a great time.